All right, y'all. So, quick video before I get off here. I want to make this video, and I want to get this off my chest. It's been, on my mind lately. Um, I've been thinking a lot about life. Just life in general. You know what I'm saying? And I come to the conclusion that this life that we all live, it's nothing but a video game. If you really look at how life is structured, you look at how our life is structured, it's really just one big video game. You got to look at it from this perspective. We start off being level 1, right? We start life not knowing anything. We start life not having no knowledge, not having any wisdom, not having any skills, not having any talent. We start our lives at level 1. It's easy. It starts off as easy because, we're infants, we're babies, we're kids, right? We don't have to take care of big responsibilities. We don't have things that we need to do. When we're a baby, we expect everybody to take care of us. Our family, our parents, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, whatever, grandparents. We have adults in our lives that take care of us, that guide us through childhood, that influence our mindset and our subconscious mind. Okay? We don't really start having real control over our lives until 18, until we graduate high school, and it's, we transition into the real world. Right? The point is, a lot of people think they know everything. A lot of people want to educate you on what hell is. A lot of people want to educate you on what heaven is like. And I know this can turn into a little sensitive topic, but I'm here to share my perspective on heaven and hell just for a quick minute. People that talk about hell and heaven haven't actually been to hell and heaven. My question is, how do you even know if there's a hell or a heaven? Right? How can you realistically convince me that there is a heaven when you never even been to heaven? You haven't seen what heaven looks like. You feel what I'm saying? How can you tell me what hell is when you never even been to hell? How do we even know hell and heaven exist? A lot of people said Jesus was a white guy. How do you know exactly Jesus is a white guy? How do you know that Jesus is really a white guy? Jesus could be black. He could be any color. But see, we've been told things our entire lives since childhood. You see, we've been taught things that were perception based. We've been taught things that were perception based. I honestly look at heaven and hell as perception based. We think we know that heaven is real. We think we know that hell is real, but we have no actual proof that those two things exist. We don't know what's going to happen to us when we die. We don't know what comes after death. We don't have that much knowledge on what happens after we die. I do believe the Most High, the Almighty Creator, He will judge us for what we done on earth. I firmly believe that once we die, God is going to judge us. Okay? Judgment will be upon everybody who dies. And from here on, and from that point on, who knows what's going to happen next? But a lot of people, including myself, we don't know a lot. We think we know a lot, but we really don't. And see, life would not be a game if we knew everything there is to know. There's a reason why all the secretive information that's so valuable is kept hidden in books. Why certain people of our society have so much information, knowledge into why they are in certain and why they're in certain positions that they're in, based off what they know and what the public, the rest of us, people like us, don't know, right? There's certain people that know way more than what we know. And see, we have to stop pretending like we have all this knowledge, because we don't. Every day when you wake up, it's a new day. It's a new day to learn. It's a new day to upgrade your mindset. It's a new day to level up. It's a new day to become aware of what's happening around you. Okay? You should be learning every single day. Okay? You should be having certain spiritual downloads happening every day. And for me, this was a spiritual download that I just had like days ago. And I thought to myself, man, like, life really is a game. Like, we start off level 1. We work our way up to becoming great in anything that we choose to do with our lives, that we see a purpose in doing. Okay, we don't get to just live out our dream on day 1 of our lives. No. We have to go through all the challenges. We have to go through all the bosses. Okay, we have to go through all the side missions, side quests. We got to complete the main missions, the main objective missions in life. See, life requires problems. When you play a video game, what's a video game without the main mission? What's a video game without characters? What's a video game without side quests? What's a video game if you're not going to level up? You see, you don't just start a video game and you automatically get all the perks and all the level ups and all the special abilities and stuff like that. Like, you don't start off being level 100. Okay? You don't just start off getting all the cheat codes. No. You maybe start off basic with a punch and a kick and a little energy wave, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, a video game does not start out with you being, all equipped with all this stuff. You don't just become heavily equipped with the best abilities, the best superpowers, everything. You have to start from ground zero. When you play a video game, you start from ground zero. It's the same thing applies to life. The same thing applies to life, real life. You start from ground zero. So at the end of the day, man, you just have to embrace that life is a video game. Life, it's not always going to be fair. It's not always going to be on your side. You're not always going to get what you want out of life. Things are not always going to go your way. But you do need to level up every day. You need to be equipping certain skills. You need to be learning different skills. You need to have problems. Okay? You need to have problems. If you are living life without having any problems, you are not going to level up. Why do you think so many rich people, right? They have all this money, all the assets, they have everything handed to them since birth. Why do you think people like that are so depressed? because they grew up having no problems. They grew up having no real foundation of what hard work is, because they were handed everything. So they don't know what it's like to work. They don't know what it's like to lose at something and lose and hit rock bottom and come up. They don't know what it's like. In our life, you watching this video, we have to come up. We have to excel. Okay? We have to become great. We have to level up every single day of our lives. And that's just the truth. We have to encounter certain situations. We have to encounter certain toxic people. We have to encounter problems every day, whether it's minor problems or major problems. We have to encounter something that's going to challenge us in some way. And how we get to where we get to in life determines how well we solve our problems. Determines how we go about our problems. How we go about the challenges of life that life brings us. All right? See, life would not be a game if we did not have to go through any problems. If everything that there is to know about the universe, our world, everything of life, if it was just written down on a piece of paper and it was like, hey, here you go, here's all the information that you want to know, here's everything that you have questions about, here's all the answers. Like, you're taking a test and your teacher goes like, hey, okay, we're not taking a test, instead I'm gonna give y'all all the answers to the test. Then it wouldn't be much of a test if you just gave us all the answers, like a cheat sheet. You know what I mean? It wouldn't be a test if we were just given all the answers. We didn't have to go out of our way to figure it out for ourselves. We didn't have to go out and do our own research and figure it out for ourselves. We could not come up with our own decisions, our own perspectives and our own opinions. Right? That's how we develop. That's how our mindsets develop. We would not grow as people if we were not put through the ringer. If we were not put through hard times and challenges and all that stuff. So understand, this life that you're living, it's all a video game. It's all, even when it comes to dating, marriage, relationships, friendships, all that, school, everything is a game. It's best to accept it for what it is, embrace it, go along with the punches, go along with the flow, and just keep leveling up, man. At the end of the day, you ain't got no choice but to level up. You ain't got no choice but to, become great and to go through problems and go through challenges. Like, you're being tested every single day. So with that being said, man, I don't know everything. You don't know everything. And I'm not going to sit and pretend like I know everything. You know what I'm saying? This is all about perspective. This is all about just, having a mind of your own. This is all about thinking for yourself independently, being an individualist. You know what I'm saying? Using your head, using your brain. You know what I'm saying? Using your critical thinking skills. This is what it comes down to. So that's the entire video, man. Like the video so the algorithm can show my video to more people and more people can see my videos. And make sure you share this video, comment down below your thoughts, and I'm out, man. Peace.